meant to be an offering to Jesus Christ. Do you suppose, ladies, that Jesus is more interested, or shall we say even more impressed, with my standing in front of an audience like this and speaking than he is in the way I iron Lars's shirt or clean the bathtub? I don't think so. I don't think there is any difference in God's eyes. There is a time for me to iron a shirt, and a time to clean the bathroom, and a time to speak to a group of ladies. It just happens that this is part of my assignment. But this is not spiritual work as opposed to the rest. It's all for Jesus. And I want you to get that into your heads as clearly as you possibly can, because some of you have been thinking, I wish I could do something really wonderful for God. I wish the Lord would give me a ministry. Well, if you're a mother, God has given you a ministry, hasn't he? A lady said to my mother one time, or she said to me, I guess after my mother had died, she said, what did your mother do outside of the house? And I said, nothing at all. She said, you mean she didn't have any ministry? And I said, well, we were her ministry, her 6 children. And she said, she gave her whole life to her 6 children? I said, yes. And I said, if you were to ask my mother what she did, that is what she would tell you. She raised 6 children for God. And she said to me, this woman just looked at me with the most pitying expression, and she said, well, that means she didn't have any life of her own, did she? And I said, if you had asked my mother if she had a life of her own, my mother would not have had the foggiest notion what you were talking about. We were the ministry that God had given her. I don't know what ministry God has given you, but I know he's given every single one of you a ministry. Ministry means service. It doesn't mean anything else. You must get that through your heads. Trust in his sovereignty. He assigns you your place in his scheme of things. Are you being faithful in that place? Now, one who truly believes in God is not going to be worried about tomorrow.